What's going on, guys? How is it going? It's going very well, I hope. And I'm going to talk to you guys about training. Training for maybe kind of porn-centric or, just training in general. My philosophy on training and how it helps, how I kind of think. I've been through all the programs that were pretty much ever written. Gym Wonders 5 through 1, legs push pull, a full body training, full body 5 times a week, full body 6 times a week. Definitely don't do that one. And everything in between. They're all pretty much the same. My favorite, to be honest, is a specialized program, and that would be kind of like more of a Shiko training program. But that one is quite the difficult program. But anyways, I kind of wanted to just talk to you about what I'm doing and just sharing in the moment what is I think worked best for me and what I think is going to work best for me. What works best for you might be something completely different. So take what I say with a grain of salt and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. So my new program is going to be basically target frequency is 2 times per week. Now on each movement pattern, like push or pull, or I might do a 2 times per week muscle group type of frequency, where I think that, at least based on the research and everything that I've researched over the last 15, 16 years, is that's going to be the best kind of overall thing to note and think about. And I think that is the best for recovery if you don't go too crazy on the volume. Now, I did 6 days a week legs push pull program. That's where I think I made the best amount of progress, but I can't really recover from that unless my diet is in a pretty decent calorie surplus, and that's what I found. Also, like the things that you take that might make you recover better, as far as supplements go, I don't think that they really matter a whole lot, but they do make a difference in kind of your mental energy per se. I think that obviously I like to focus on compound exercises for the overall view of just gaining kind of like a power building physique. And power building is a term that is really just interested me over the last couple of years. And instead of just being like a bro split, like a 5-day chest Monday, legs Friday, back Tuesday, and some bullshit like that. I've done those. Those are fun to do for a short period of time, but I oftentimes get bored of it. And I think that that's kind of the case with a lot of people that I'm reading. But again, do the program that obviously works best for you. Now, recently I've been doing more of implementing more calisthenics into this kind of bodybuilding type of training. And calisthenics is amazing for mobility, just a different type of strength that's going to or could potentially break through plateaus. I do it more for just, it makes me feel good and I enjoy doing it. And I like doing more kind of endurance, cardiovascular exercises or activities, such as trying to do a muscle up. I can't do a muscle up yet, but I want to in the future, as well as a push handstand press. That's pushing from the floor. Don't really know how to describe it without showing you, but that's something that I'm gonna try to learn how to do. And my program's kind of more focused on having the volume at the right amount of sets per week, to where I can recover and don't experience CNS burnout. That's something that I have done in the past when programming my own training, and it's something that I definitely don't recommend you experience, but everyone obviously like has it, at some point. But that usually means something is off, or you're just not able to recover from your workouts that you're doing. And that could be like implemented by like so many factors. But yeah, that's a more complicated topic. So right now, I'm going to be focusing on, of course, the compounds, which are bench press with bar, standing overhead press. I think that's best for overall shoulder development, and it's going to help with calisthenics as well as like your overall athleticism. That one is probably my favorite, but it's very easy to get injured on. So I might do like a video on that in the future, like showing how to properly do it. But again, it's going to depend on you. Like not everyone can be in like, X position. Like some people, for example, find it that they can only like bench press with their elbows kind of flared. There's a couple of fitness guys on YouTube that are kind of the OG of fitness YouTube, and it was interesting because usually the research says in everything, biomechanically, like if you flare your elbows on a pressing movement, you're probably going to fuck your rotator cuff up. I've done that before, but I've generally stayed away from that type of injury because I've been pretty smart with my training, warming up properly, having enough sodium in your diet, having enough electrolytes. That's going to play a huge role in preventing injuries, as well as I think that calisthenics can potentially prevent injuries if you don't overdo it. So we've got the bench press, the standing overhead press. Sumo deadlift is going to be the next one. Sumo is just personal preference. I have like more of a short torso, a little bit longer legs, and definitely short arms. So the sumo deadlift is going to be easiest for me, and it's going to be at least makes sense for me personally to progressively overload at that kind of pulling movement. Next one is going to be the high bar squat. I think is the best overall. Low bar is just, in my opinion, too easy to get injured on, and it's something that I've tried before, but I don't feel right with my back. And I've injured my back like 3 times in the last 15 years. Not like too bad, but and it wasn't from lifting. It was like trying to pick up a fucking computer off the ground, and just doing like the simplest things you can get injured on. Usually like in training, or like injuries usually don't occur in the gym for guys that are like serious on lifting. It's pretty much like when they're just being stupid. But I wasn't stupid. I just was not picking it up right. So my big thing is like preventing injuries and making sure that I'm going to be safe for the longest period of time. Obviously, like some injuries are like just regardless going to happen at some point in order to progress. But I'm all for like preventing injuries, like with banded exercises and or banded mobility. Mobility is something that I really, really think is super important for everyone to do, even if you're not in the gym. Using banded stretches to distract the hip joint. The book that I got that from is Kelly Starrett's Supple Leopard book. That is probably the best book that I could recommend to anyone. Best read for just overall biomechanics and preventing injuries, as well as like it has training and everything. Just read it. It's fucking amazing. Not sponsored, by the way. So with the compound exercises and the calisthenics training and the frequency of 2 times per week, I think that is going to be pretty much the whole framework of structure that I'm going to use. Now, the next video I'm going to show more of like kind of in detail, but in like series. So like there'll be a mobility section, and there will be a section for like each individual tier and each individual guide, I guess you could say. Because I like to help people. I like to put, get information out. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe, and I will be putting these videos out in no order at all. I'm super disorganized, but that's just how I roll. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope you got something out of this video, and I will fucking see you probably tomorrow, because I'm gonna go hit a pull day. Actually, no, push day. Damn it. ADHD. That's so bad. Push day. Push day tomorrow is going to be fucking amazing, and I will probably film it. So I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Like this video if you liked it. Dislike it if you liked it. Leave a fucking comment. Leave it a nice comment, preferably, and let me know what you think. And I will see you guys in the next one. Subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Anyways, see you guys later.